Hello, everyone. I am Chester24, also known as Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Last episode, we went out here into Deerford Crossing, did a little exploring, found that the only place we can go is up to the north to Cleobon Relag. We didn't unlock anything new, unfortunately. And, did some exploring. Killed a couple random creatures, found the ogre, hired him, hired the ogre, managed to get the dragon egg we were looking for, nice and safely, and found this hidden statue that hides an entrance to what is probably a shrine, which is where that missing woman is likely located. Now, before I step down, I am going to wear these. And wow, that looks so silly. So silly. Wait, no, hold on. I take it back, that's supposed to be you wearing that. You are the one who's supposed to be wearing these. We'll see if this actually works. If this enables us to sneak through, beautiful. If it doesn't, we're going to be fighting a lot of people. I don't know what we're going to find down here, but hopefully it all goes well. Come on. Alright, we're here. And it seems to be Deerford Ruins. This effigy is made of several crooked sticks tied together with rough twine. It casts an ominous flickering shadow on the wall. I found a ruin of some kind underneath Deerford. It's not clear what it used to be, but symbols of Skaen have been painted on the walls and carved into the tunnels. And I can pick that lock, or we can continue looking around. Okay, these guys are just hostile. Sneaking ain't gonna work. Alright, let's kill these cultists.
Let's go.
Oh, so much for sneaking.
I'm on the trail.
Looks like we'll be entering the stealth version. And maybe we'll find some hidden paths. That door is also locked. Ah, trap.
Fire shows me something new.
And there's more traps. This doesn't surprise me, really. Well, we'll sneak through here as we can. Ah, another trap.
This I haven't seen before.
There we go.
Beyond.
Oh, hi. You guys came out of nowhere. But now you're dealt with. Okay, let's keep looking around. Skulls have been lashed to this wooden effigy.
Slow and silent.
Okay, I don't know who exactly Skaen is. I mean, Skaen is probably one of the gods. I just don't know which one.
Laying low.
Anything in here? No. Though now that I think about it, I'm just going to pick the locks, just so they can be picked.
That's settled.
After all, it is extra experience, but I have a feeling that's going to be the final room we need to get into.
A simple test.
So we're not going to go in there
That's
immediately.
settled.
If I open it, Oh yeah, that just reeks of final room. I think. No, let's just keep exploring.
And what does the flame reveal?
Okay, there's an enemy over there. Let's try and get around first. And there we go.
Keeping an eye out.
What's this? 2 posts stand firmly in the stonework with broken ropes falling into the dark chasm of a large cavern. On the other side there is a slight opening of where a bridge may have led. Inspect the area. The darkness below continues as far as you can see. Broken stone pillars, remnants of the missing bridge, rise from the abyss. Across the gap you see the mouth of a tunnel. Wooden beams protrude from the stones on either side of the chasm. Despite their age, they look sturdy enough to hold a grappling hook and rope. We'll come back to here.
Slow and silent.
As interesting as it is, we've still got other foes to deal with. Okay, there's another 2 dealt with. Another door to unlock.
That's settled.
Quickly and quietly.
Keep looking around. And another
A
door
simple
to
test.
unlock.
That's settled.
Okay. So we've got all these other areas. Let me drop down a save and we'll see what happens if we try to get across. Alright, let's try it. Grappling hook. You aim for the beams on the opposite side of the chasm and hurl your grappling hook across the gap. It snags on one of the beams, digging into the wood as you pull. With a couple firm tugs, you determine that the connection is secure. You tie the free end of the rope to one of the beams next to you. The path ends in a precipice. The remains of a ruined bridge lie on the other side of the chasm. Your rope stretches across. Shimmy across the chasm. Your rope remains taut under your weight, but you feel the tension and vibration of every movement as you shimmy across. The groans and creaks of the wooden beams echo in the abyss. You keep your progress slow and steady. You reach the other side without incident. The rope still feels taut and secure. Okay.
Hello.
Made it across here.
Hello.
Let's see what we have in this area. More more fanatics. I'll be honest, it's entirely possible we just wasted something here. Let's see. A crude symbol has been painted on this canvas in streaks of
A
something that
simple
looks like
test.
blood.
That's settled.
Oh, good, we got another one back. Let's see. Skaen bone. Skull has been lashed to this wooden effigy. Still don't know who Skaen is. There's more cultists. And the cat just managed to walk over here. There must be a way through.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Here we go. Ooh, hidden here. Baratheon scripture. I don't think that's very
I'll
important.
take a look.
And another grappling hook. Good to have it. That one's trapped. We've got another grappling hook and bracers of spiritual power for extra spell damage. I think you could use that. Okay, let's keep looking around. Crude symbol has been painted on this canvas in streaks of something that looks like blood. That is Skaenite scripture. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh. Another temple guard.
Let's go. Oh.
Okay, that's that one dealt with. Let's keep looking around.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Skaen bone. Okay, that's a thing. Let's try this way first. This place really is a little bit of a maze. Nothing there. Oh, more guards. Oh! Sometimes think he's doing this mostly for his research. Okay, this is working fairly effectively, I must say. A man in bloody robes lies dead upon the table. A heavy crust of blood surrounds his mouth and eyes. And we are getting a lot of these. Wow.
I'll take a look.
And by a lot of these, I'm talking about the, whatever they're called. Grappling hooks. They are just everywhere. Okay, that's a doorway that leads into there. And this probably connects back to things. More dead cultists. These guys are dying very easily. Probably partially because we're actually quite strong. Final Journal of Jonas. My son, tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Skaen's embodiment on Aora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working the fields as if our hearts were content. Skaen teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship our cause finds focus, clarity, and possibility. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Skaen does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but a son deserves to know how his father died. For I have volunteered to be the effigy. Skaen will inhabit my body, using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father in name only, as my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with flint stones through which Skaen might see the world. My son, I am sorry for the lies I have told you these past few seasons, but Skaen demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my furtive silence to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our Lord's corruption from the face of Aora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip, for tomorrow I become the effigy. Yeah, these guys are crazy. List of names. This creased sheet of paper contains a list of names. Some have been crossed off. Idit, leaves window open at night. Small house on the edge of Kindle Vale. Higerto, visiting from Old Valia, doesn't speak Adiran. Keeps to himself, won't be missed. Tear-faced, lives in a small encampment on road to Logholm. Takes solitary walks each morning at sunrise. Should be most vulnerable then. Belmis, his parents leave him alone after temple services each Goldendag. Senless, visits a mistress in Balereach every third Folkstag. Get him on the road. Check Gilded Vale and Andra's Gift. May find more interested parties there. And an old dungeon key. And it looks like I was right. This does actually go back to that. Oh God, what have we got here? The torture rack is spattered in blood and gouged by fingernails.
See now what the flame has shown us?
Another trap to deal with. Okay. Let's head on up to here. Oh wait, there's stairs. There's a doorway right here. Oh, and the doorway was trapped. Oh, you clever son of a bitch. I believe there were guards out here. Indeed, there are.
Let's go.
There go them. Oh, look, another sentry. We are getting a lot of cheap loot. Oh, crap. That actually wasn't that bad.
If secrets whisper here, I shall
Of course, the
listen for.
one that I don't check. Stone beetles.
Let's go. Settle.
Didn't expect to find a bunch of stone beetles. Okay. Very easy to kill. Seems like there's another path over there. Oh wait, is this Oh yeah, there's something right here. A wood beetle.
Let's
okay,
go.
kill the beetles. There we go.
Hello. I can do that. That's settled.
Camping supplies that we can't use. We're already full up on them. More beetles. Crude symbols and painted into something that looks like blood. This stained and rumpled bedroll appears to have been used recently.
My eyes are peeled.
This may actually lead to the entrance. The one that comes from the tower. Oh yeah. Yeah, that entrance has to lead up to the tower up above. Okay. Let's get over here quickly. Sneak up in this direction. There's clearly a hidden door here. That's probably like a back way out. What have we got over in here? That is nothing. Okay. So we've cleared out everything, and I was right. This is definitely the final location. That key we found probably opens it up. And it probably goes back into here, and that's a back way out. So, let's walk up to this door. And I'll drop down a quick save. Alright, let's see what we've got in here. I worry. As you approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. You feel essence rising to the surface, reaching out to you, whispering. Someone should clean that up. Grotesque mass and pools of blood. They aren't half-hearted in their madness, are they? Kana wrinkles his nose. A place of death. We should not linger here. A bubbling cauldron of Skaen's hateful seed. He may be sniveling and cowardly in his ways, but he has never lacked for focus. Sagani peers at the bubbling pool. This is the work of something foul. We should keep moving. Extend your soul into the blood pool. The faint whispers resolve into a cacophony of voices. You'll imagine yourself surrounded by 100 men and women. Their naked flesh is scourged and bloody, or skinned and covered with flies. Their eyes are missing, replaced by glittering black stones. The voices cry out in unison. What's this? Another soul come to rage and burn, or merely to watch? You may be a long time in waiting. Our work today is already finished. You were all sacrificed to Skaen, weren't you? A woman's voice replies. We were sacrificed to the whims and hungers of the rich and powerful, but what we gave here, that was our decision. They hover at your soul's edge, feeling you out. Our fury burned within us, unquenched and unfed, but hate can be fashioned into a weapon by those willing to pay the price. In life we were weak, but in death we made a choice. Choice carries power. What kind of power? If you must ask, then you have never had need of revenge. They probe at the boundaries of your soul, exploring your essence. It is a shame there is nothing in you we could use. The souls sink back into the pool. Hold, I would know what you've done here. The pool itself begins to ripple with the sound of a dissonant chorus of perverse laughter that rakes at your ears. The lapping blood stirs a large metal cage, half submerged in the center of the pool, and it creaks loudly as it rocks back and forth on a rusted pulley, as if in answer to your question. Wait, let me ask you more about this place. The time for questions is over, Watcher. The blood pool is still. The pool of blood is still and quiet now. This corpse is bent forward as if watching her life's blood trickle away. Blood congeals under this corpse's slashed throat. The man's arms are cut open from elbow to wrist.
They shall see
Well, that's
nothing while
creepy.
I see much.
Definitely. We probably could have gotten something if we made the right choices, but then again, do I really want whatever that would give me? This cabinet is finely crafted from a deep, rich wood. However, many of its shelves are broken from years of use. Final Journal of Jonas. There's another one of these? Why are there two? Skaenite Scripture. I've already read one of those. We must be getting close. Oh! More guards. That guy just exploded! What the hell?
Hello?
I'm honestly kind of impressed.
Hello?
Let's see. Small wicker statues with black stone eyes are placed between the flickering candles. I knew there was going to be more traps here. A long passage like this, it only makes sense there'd be more traps. More guards. And something hidden in there. We'll come back to that after we kill these guards. One more. There we go. Oh, that's just a scroll. Eh. This elegant vase is cracked and chipped. Looks like an antique from a deer. This must lead to the final room. One more save here. Alright, let's head in. Oh boy. A large, bull-necked man in a hood helps a young elven woman down from a glass chamber connected to a dizzying array of cables and machinery. Her skin and clothing glisten with fresh blood.
You may feel a little lightheaded for the next hour or two, but that will pass. Have a meal and get some sleep when you return to town. The transfusion.
The girl sobs into the back of her hand.
The transfusion will be smoothest if you relax and rest. The implanted essence already has a hold on your mind, so fighting it will be useless. And I hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly.
What's going on here?
Subversion. The black sheep cousin of justice. Or haven't you heard Lord Heron's tale of woe about a missing daughter and an impending marriage? He's sent his soldiers to scour the village while he bides his time at the Dracogen Inn. I don't expect you to understand what I'm doing. Neither the rituals of Skaen nor the labors of animancy meet with much approval in polite society. But unsightliness reminds polite society that there are limits. When no one pays attention to the excesses and debaucheries of a lord, you give them something they can't look away from.
Harren said he was taking her to Aina's Rest to find a suitor, but a few pieces of his story didn't add up.
Did a bit of digging, did you? That's more than can be said for most. Lord Heron's been telling everyone she's his daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
Okay, that's, not a twist I expected. Such evil this crisis has wrought, to force a child on the daughter of one's own blood. Unthinkable. Why would he do that?
Heron's own wife's delivered nothing but hollowborn. Now he's got no heir, and his sister's child, Elise, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue. So, he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece.
And animancy is part of your plan to destroy him?
This isn't just about Heron to the girl. It's about the corrupting influences of power and wealth. How people of privilege, people like Heron, are so often insulated from the consequences of their actions. The charged essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root in her mind. Once it's established, it'll drive her to murder her uncle, her aunt, and anyone foolish enough to get in her way. People won't be able to look away from Heron's sins then.
Ha! Leave it to Skaen to go to such lengths to avoid confrontation. How will this lord learn if he is not directly punished? Break this lord's body. Bestow on him 100 red gifts. Let him know why he must suffer. Only then do you correct the problem.
I do not wish to destroy Nestor Heron. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association. You're hot-blooded, willful, but there is no room for mercy and vengeance.
Watcher, do not let this girl and her child become fodder for revenge. Let me touch her mind. I can free her from the snare, as well as from the memories that hold her captive. Do it. The grieving mother bows her head. Thank you, Watcher. You feel her reach out, persistent yet gentle. Alis does not move, but the grieving mother trembles with exertion, and the air around her rings with the sound of chimes. At last she collapses, her energy spent. The strain throbs in her mind. For just a moment, Alis's eyes close. When they open again, her expression is blank, but as she takes in the scene before her, you, women, and the machinery in the strange dark room, her confusion turns to fear. She lets out a choked cry.
Kill them. All of them. If she can't destroy Heron, then we can destroy his legacy with her.
Right. Don't let her die. Kill them. And they're dealt with. Can honestly say I didn't expect this to be what happened. The young woman blinks at you and takes a few steps back. Stay away! I don't know. What happened here? I rescued you. She looks around at the dead cultists and pools of blood, her eyes widening in fear and conclusion. But from what? She winces and pitches forward, holding her head. Hylia's wings, I can hardly remember a thing. She pauses, her brow furrowing. She mutters something in a dialect of Rauatai, then Valian. Banom e... No, my name is... Aelis. Her fingers dance at her side, plucking at the air in 3 repeated motions. A liar. The opening notes of the false night, Her twitching fingers brush her swelling abdomen. You're a young noble who is taken advantage of by unscrupulous relatives. She nods absently. I also know I can't go back to the village, although I don't remember why. And I certainly can't stay here. There's a temple on the edge of town. I'm sure the clergy will help you find someplace safe. The suggestion sinks in slowly, but it seems to take root in the newly barren places of her mind. It's good advice. She takes a final glance at the blood-spattered chamber. I won't look back. She hurries away. Alright. And we have women's key. Save her from that, I suppose. Cables snaking along the floor and across the ceiling connect to a glowing glass chamber. Thick liquid bubbles inside the tank, releasing pungent scent. Motes of essence swirl in the mixture. And we've got... Atuk, a unique dagger. Exceptional hits converted to crits and accuracy. Women's notebook. The looping scribbles are difficult to read, but as you flip through the pages, you can make out several passages. Near the beginning, you read, "Will be a suitable place for my experiments. There's an abundance of space, and more importantly, the locals are content to ignore it. I could probably construct..." You skip ahead several pages. Willing volunteers. The legacy has brought many grievances to the surface, and capturing the essence is primarily a matter of timing. The ritual of the effigy serves as a good template for... You scan the middle of the book. Died and their essence evaporated. Next time I'll have to try a smaller concentration of the reagent to... You turn to the last page. Noble from Defiance Bay. Results were mostly consistent across the other subjects. The challenge is always applying the method to an unwilling participant, but her situation may prove an advantage. If I can bring those memories of her uncle to the forefront, it might render her essence more susceptible to the process. Jeez, he did some harsh things. An ornate crest decorates the sarcophagus. The name on the lid has been scratched out.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Alright. I think that's everything we have here. And with that, I have to end this episode here. That was, harsh. Okay, you got charmed somehow. But, yeah. Did not see that coming. So, next episode, we are going to head upstairs... And when did you get a concussion? But yeah, we're going to head upstairs and see what we can do to help people and take care of things. Finish up all the quests we got. That'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44, also known as Phalai. That is Laniara, Adair, Kanas, Dorins, the Grieving Mother, and Sagani. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, and I shall see you all next time.